Mark chapter 11. And when they came nigh to Jerusalem, unto Bethphage and Bethany, at the mountain of Olives, he sendeth and forth two of his disciples, and said unto them, Go your way into the village over against you, and as soon as ye be entered into it, ye shall find a colt tied, whereon never man sat, loosed him and bringeth him. And if any man said unto you, Why do ye this? Said ye that the Lord hath need of him, and straightway he will send him hither. And they went their way, and found the colt tied by the door without, in a place where two ways match or meet, não sei. And they loosed him. And certain of them that stood there said unto them, What do ye loosen the colt? And they said unto them, Even as Jesus had commanded. And they let them go. And they brought the colt to Jesus, and cast their garments on him, and he sat upon him. And many spread their garments in the way, and others cut down branches of the trees, and strayed them in the way. And they that went before, and they that followed, crying, saying, Hosanna, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. Blessed be the kingdom of your father David, that cometh in the name of the Lord. Hosanna in the highest. And Jesus entered into Jerusalem, and into the temple. And when he had looked round about upon all things, and now the eventide was come, he went out on Bethania with the 12. And on the morrow, when they were come from Bethany, he was hungry, hungry, não sei. É com fome ou com raiva, não sei. And seeing a fig tree, ou a árvore, três, não sei. After of the heaven and livings, he came, if haply be might find anything thereon. And when he came to eat, he found nothing but leaves, for the time of figs was not yet. And Jesus answered and said unto it, No man eat fruit of the hereafter forever. And his disciples heard it. And they come to Jerusalem, and Jesus went into the temple, and began to cast out them that sold and brought in the temple, and over them the tables of the money chargers, and the seeds of them that sowed doves, and would not suffer that any man should carry any vessel through the temple. And he talked, and say unto them, Is it not written, My house shall be called of all nations the house of prayer? But yet have made it a den of thieves, the house of chiefs. And the scribes and chief priest heard it, and so how they might destroy him, for they feared him, because all the people was astonished at his doctrine. And when even was come, he went out of the city. And in the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling to remembrance said unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which thou cursed is withered away. And Jesus answered, said unto them, Have faith in God. For verily I say unto you, that whatsoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he said shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he said. Therefore I say unto you, what things soever we yet desire, when you yet pray, believe that he receive them, and we shall have them. And when he passou carro de som aqui, gente, desculpa aí. O povo tá animado. And shall, vaidade, tudo é vaidade, enfim. And when and when ye stand and pray, forgive, if ye have aught against any, that your Father also which is in heaven may forgive you your trespasses. But if ye do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive your trespasses, não sei. But if ye do not forgive, neither will your Father which in the heaven forgive you trespasses. Não sei falar isso. And they come into Jerusalem, and as he walking in the temple, there come to him the chief priests, and the scribes, and the elders, and say unto him, By what authority dost thou these things? And who gave them this authority to these things? And Jesus answered and said unto them, I will also ask of you one question, and answer me, and I will tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, was it from heaven or of men? Answer me. And they reason with themselves, saying, If we shall say from heaven, he will say, Why then did yet not believe in him? But if we shall say of men, they feared the people, for all men counted John, that he was the prophet indeed. And they answered and said unto Jesus, We cannot tell. And Jesus answering said unto them, Neither do I tell you by what authority I do these things. Que forma bonita de dizer, não quero falar com você. Hein? Engraçado, né? Enfim, Jesus perguntou aqui algo bem... Jesus ele sabe fazer umas perguntas que deixa as pessoas sem palavras, né? É isso aí, se Deus quiser, amanhã, capítulo 12, Mark 12, feito lipas e só lhe dou glória. Enfim, neither do I tell you by what authority I do these things. God bless everybody. Rapaz, Rebeca Salazar é um nome bonito, hein? Ai, Jesus me salve.